Hi everyone, Jessica here from Paper Ink Stamp and welcome back to my channel. So for this video, this isn't going to be a kind of tutorial video. This is me kind of catching up with everything that's been going on recently. I want to show you the Papercraft Essentials. This is issue 203. So we're going to take a look at that first. I have got a haul from the works. There's a few bits that I picked up this morning. Not necessarily, it's not paper crafting, but I want you guys to see it, and then I want you to decide whether you want me to create a video actually making it, or whether you guys wouldn't be interested in that. That's totally cool, but I just want to see, before I actually get into the project, I want to see whether you guys would actually want me to create a video from it. And then also, if you stick around until the end, I am going to be showing you a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. So I'm really close now to getting 2,000 subscribers, so I'm very close to that, and I really wanted to do a giveaway to give something back to everybody who does subscribe, who watches my videos. Obviously the last couple of weeks I haven't really made any videos, and I've not necessarily been keeping up with what has been going on with my channel in terms of how many people are subscribing and sort of how many views and things like that, and obviously actually making the videos. So just to say sort of a big thank you to everybody. I still want my channel to grow, and I think the best way of doing that is to kind of really engage and sort of give something back to you guys. So stick around to the end and I will show you. I've put together 3 prizes, so we'll talk about that at the end. But like I said, to begin with, I just want to talk briefly about Papercraft Essentials. So as you all know, there are 4 magazines that Practical Publishing make for paper crafting. We look at 3 of them here on my channel because I do subscribe to the other 3, but this is the one that I don't subscribe to. However, since winning the Card Maker of the Year competition, I have been asked to do some commissions for a couple of the magazines, and I'm really excited about it. And this issue of Papercraft Essentials has actually got my very first commission that I was asked to do. So again, I don't subscribe to this. I went and bought this from WH Smith's this morning. I did see it in Asda as well, so you should be able to get it in your local supermarkets, and of course it is on the Craft Stash website as well. If you want to buy it from there, I will pop a link in the description box down below. But I really wanted to come on. I was so excited to take a look at this. I didn't know how it was going to be kind of presented in here. Obviously this is my very first commission, and yeah, I'm so excited that I wanted to come on and sort of show you and just share it with you. So the free gift, if I just show you this, because this is actually going to be part of one of the prize bundles that I've put together. So in here, this is called Build a Wreath All-in-One Kit. So with Papercraft Essentials, I think it's less about stamps and dies and more about kind of toppers and papers and things. I of course like my stamps and dies. That's why I don't necessarily get this magazine. It's just not quite the crafting that I sort of normally do, but I made 3 cards using this Build a Wreath set, and I really loved it. It was fun, not having to colour, not having to stamp or you know, cut things out, die cut, whatever. It was a really nice sort of change. So this, yeah, is all in one. So this is a really big kit. So you get 99 foiled toppers, 220 image toppers, you get 15 sentiments, 10 A4 papers, and 8 A6 quick scenic toppers as well. So I haven't opened this up, but I will open it just to sort of give you an idea of what's in here. The imagery is so beautiful. The sentiments are lovely, and it's got some really nice foiling on some of it as well. And I think that really just makes it more sort of luxurious, really. So we have got, of course, then just that front sheet. So if I just show you, really lovely glossy. It's got sort of big, it's got a big white border kind of around it. In the samples that I created, I'll show you in the magazine, I cut a lot of these down, so you can leave it as it is, or you can cut it. So you get a couple of sort of duplicate sheets, which is nice. You got the different kind of wreaths in there, different shapes, and then you've got the sort of elements in the middle as well. Then you do have more garlands. So again, I created a card using one of these garlands, and then you've got your kind of sentiments at the bottom. So the idea with this is they're all pre-cut for you, so you literally just need to pop them out. So we've got, again, a couple of pages of those. Then we've got some pages of bows. So I used bows on mine, again, just cut those down. And then you have loads of elements there to be able to decorate your wreaths. You get a door, you get a fireplace scene in here. So all of these can just be popped out and literally just decorated, you know, as much as you want to. You've got some really beautiful sentiments in here on the banners. Again, I did use some of that. So you've got a couple of sheets there, and then we're going into the papers. These are so lovely. I think you can ink on top of these. They're not coated. If you want to add a bit of extra colour, if you wanted to, I don't know, colour in the background or ink over it. But here you have then your scenes. You've got the fireplace and the door. So in the magazine, or you can see here an example where they've then just decorated that door with a wreath, and then the extra sort of elements and a sentiment there as well. So it wasn't in my brief to use these pieces, those scenes. I could use the rest of the papers, but you've got a wood grain there, really festive, quite traditional colours. This is, you know, in my household, we do go with the traditional colours. So we have the green, red and gold. That's how we kind of decorate our house. So I do really love that kind of classic look. So again, then you have just got your duplicates of those papers. So you get tons and tons in here. I think the magazine itself was $7.99. So really great value, you know, and you could go and make tons of Christmas cards straight away with this kit. So that was the free gift. So looking at the actual magazine itself, so I am so chuffed because in this little strip down the bottom, 21 seasonal projects to make with your kit tonight. There's 3 cards on here. This first card here, this is one of mine. I'll show you a little bit closer up actually in the magazine itself, but this is the first time I've ever had a card on the cover of a magazine, and it's really weird to kind of see it. So again, if you are thinking about entering that Card Maker of the Year competition, I would highly recommend you doing so. All of this, you know, the commission work and things like that, all the prizes, this is literally just come from entering that competition. So I highly recommend, if you know, like what is going on, then give it a go. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. So just flicking through the magazine, so again, lots of inspiration like there is in our other magazines. There's an advert then for creative stamping, so we know that's going to be a bumper because it's issue 100, but you can kind of see a little bit closer in these sort of what those four stamp sets, sorry, is actually going to look like, and then just some of those samples. So I'm really excited when that one turns up. So here we go. This is then actually using your kit. So if I just because my lights are glaring on it a little bit, so you can see the different kinds of projects you can create. And this circular card here, this is also one of mine as well. So it was, I think the brief was to make 3 cards. One had to be a circle, one had to be square, and then I think you could just sort of make, you know, whatever else you wanted for the other one. But so I made kind of a circular shaker card. There was sort of a lot going on with that, and that shaker element inside is using some snow. And then I've also got that card from the front on there as well. But if we turn up then for the first page, so this is the spread of mine. So it's really weird to actually see my face and my name. Obviously the first time that happened was when they announced the winners of Card Maker of the Year. I have had other cards in the magazines where I've, you know, published it onto Craft World, places like that, and they've kind of picked it up and things, but yeah, it's so weird to kind of have this in here. So this is called 'Tis the Season. So my face, my name, let Card Maker of the Year winner Jessica Jenkins showcase how to create super quick makes using this issue's festive kit. So it's really kind of surreal, and I'm super proud of myself, if I'm honest. again, because you just never know. It's worth entering these competitions just to really see what happens. So yeah, I really just wanted to share that with you guys in its own little video, obviously, because we don't look at this magazine here on my channel. I'm not going to be creating any cards with this kit. Of course, I've already used it, but like I said, it's just not one that we look at on my channel. So like I said, that free gift is going to go with one of the giveaway bundles. But that is the first part of this video. Like I said, really excited about that. And yeah, just I can't believe it, to be perfectly honest with you. So that's that portion. So the next thing I wanted to share with you was just a quick craft haul. Again, so this came from the works. So the first thing I picked up, I've been looking for some sort of sequins, confetti and things like that for a little while now, and I could never really decide what it is that I wanted. I've seen these jars in the works. They're only £1 each. I don't know, it doesn't say sort of how much is in here, but there's quite a lot in here. These are mini confetti. So they had 4 colours. They had these confetti star, and they also had snowflakes, I believe it was. But I thought these are kind of generic enough where I could put them into shaker cards. I could even, you know, just glue them onto the cards as embellishments. But I picked up gold. We've got more of a I guess more of a purple pink kind of colour. We've then got silver, and we have got bronze as well. So I thought that was worth just picking up, like I said, because they were only £1. So I was just looking through their Christmas section. So I picked up some twine. Again, I thought this would be good for any Christmas cards that we make, any commissions for Christmas stuff as well. So that's just white twine. So we've got one with gold and one with silver in there as well. I thought that just added something a little bit Christmassy. Then I picked up this clear stamp. I don't think, Merriest Christmas Santa. So it's to me, it's almost a little bit kind of Scandinavian in its design. I thought this would look really nice on some tags. I figured that I might hand make some tags this year. And I do have a really beautiful Christmas sentiment stamp set from Funky Fossil Design that I haven't used yet. And I thought that would go perfectly with those stamps. So then the project that I picked up, so I want to know in the comment section down below whether you want me to create a video doing this, or whether you guys wouldn't be interested, because again, obviously this isn't going to be paper crafting. So let me know in the comment section down below. So this is a decorate your own wooden scene. So this was only £3, and I just thought this was super cute. Since we've moved into a house this year, we wanted to get some more Christmas decorations, because obviously we've got more of a house to be able to decorate now. And I seen this and I thought this was really, really lovely, and it kind of reminded me when I watched the Tim Holtz live YouTube videos with some of his products, and really some of the MDF makes and things that his design team create for their new releases. I don't do a lot with, or I don't do anything with MDF. I have got a MDF lantern that I'm gonna make when I get around to looking at the Lisa Horton collection that I got as one of the prizes. Again, I've still got so much stuff to go through here on my channel. So I've got a lantern, so I wanted to turn that into a Christmas lantern as well. But so I picked up this scene. I did pick up just a cheap pack of acrylic paints as well, because I figured I would need some paint to paint this. I'm thinking of doing it kind of a little grungy, just quite Christmassy. I didn't want it to be kind of anything too bright. I want it to be kind of quite traditionally Christmas. So I've got the acrylic paints there, and then I also picked up some artificial snow as well. So this is 50 grams approximately, again for £1. And I figured that I was going to put it along the bottom, and I might even use it and cover the roofs, maybe a little bit of the trees maybe, or maybe I might use some embossing powder or something like that. But I figured the snow would go nicely, at least just kind of on the ground. So the last part of this video now, I'm going to talk about the giveaways that I'm going to be doing. So I've got 3 sort of little bundles, and I'll sort of talk you through some of it, because some of it you haven't actually seen before. But this is going to be a giveaway for reaching 2,000 subscribers on my channel. So as of the moment, I believe I'm about 10 subscribers away from that. So I thought I would put up this video now, and then we can pick a winner maybe later on in the week. But this is really just to say a big thank you to everyone who does subscribe, who watches, who likes my videos, of course who comments. I do super appreciate it. Obviously I wouldn't be doing my channel for as long as I have if you guys weren't actually watching my videos. So I wanted to really give something back to you guys. So now I'm going to show you the prize bundles that I've put together. So a lot of this stuff has come from the Card Maker of the Year competition prizes. So when I have gone through it, I've sort of taken bits out that I really don't think that I'm actually going to use. It's just not quite my style for my card making, and I'd rather it actually go to somebody who, you know, who actually wants to use it, who would use it, because I think otherwise it's just a waste just sitting here. But the first bundle I'm going to show you here. So again, I'm going to pop in this Build a Wreath kit here. Like I said, I've already had one of these. I'm not going to use it again, so there's really no point for me to keep it. So that is going to be the first thing. The next thing we've got here is the Hunkydory Premium Magazine. So this, I've had a couple of these sort of premium magazine kits. Again, just not really necessarily my style, and rather than taking just little bits of it out and using it, I'd rather keep it together and just give it away to somebody. So this is the Hunkydory one. This is volume 15. I'm not sure if this has got a name sort of or anything like that, but again, this is volume 15. I'll just show you what is inside, because of course I did just take a little look. So the first thing I'm going to show you, there is the magazine. So I'm not going to sort of show you everything in here, but this is basically a magazine with inspiration on how to use the kit itself, because there's so many kind of different elements in here. So in terms of the elements that you get included, so for our stamp set, if I just pop a piece of paper behind it, we've got just some really cute little animals in here. We've got some little scenes and things, and a couple of sentiments in there as well. We do then have a die as well. So this is a cup, so it's like a hot chocolate or something, but it's got a little door and a window, and then it's got like a little candy cane roof in there. So it's got a really cute little die, and then you do have an embossing folder. So like I probably would use this embossing folder obviously for sort of Christmassy backgrounds and things, but again, I didn't want to kind of take any elements out of the kit. I would rather, you know, give the whole kit to somebody. Then we do have some of their sort of die cut pieces in here as well. So this one here, this is Snowy Animals. So again, these are all sort of pre-cut. You've got that silver foiling on there. So again, that's part of the, so you've got beautiful boys and gorgeous girls in there. Then we have, so you have kind of the whole collection of this. So then we've got double-sided papers in here. So you've got more paper, you've got more kind of cards and things. So again, to match all of those toppers. Then you have some inserts as well. So you can see these are darker, they're watermarked. Hopefully the lighting is kind of okay for you guys to kind of see all of this. So you've got that first collection there. So again, that was Snowy Animals. And then for our second collection, let's just take a look here. This is called Festive Treats. So again, this is, you've got stamps that will coordinate with both of these kits, but then you've got that topper with the gold foiling on there as well. And I just think that adds really beautiful sort of effects to it. You've got the frames and things. So you've got Treat Yourself and Home Sweet Home. So again, this is then the die would fit in nicely with these. And again, then you do have those double-sided coordinating papers in there. And then you do have this kind of thicker card as well. So they're really beautiful. This probably speaks to me more than the Snowy Animals does. I think this is really, would make some lovely, lovely Christmas cards. But again, I'm probably just not going to use it. And then we do have then your inserts as well, really, really beautiful. So that is your magazine there. So again, I really just want to sort of show you these properly, because this is stuff that I've had come through that I've not shared with you. And it might be just even that quick look might encourage you to go and buy the magazine if that is something that you want, if you like the look of what's in there. But yeah, that is the magazine. So you've got some Christmas stuff there to make some Christmas cards. And then the other product that I'm going to put in with this, if I just move this bit out of the way a second. So we've got one of the Papercraft Society boxes now. So I've had 3 of these so far. This is the second one. The first one I had with the sunflowers. I had this one, which is more autumn based, and then I've got what I'm guessing is the newest one, designed by Sam, and it's the gingerbread house one. That one I'm more interested in using. Again, this one isn't really my style. I could sit and create cards with this like I could with everything, but again, what's the point in opening it all if I'm probably never going to use it again? So I'd rather it go to a good home. So I'm just going to really briefly kind of show you what's included in this one. So this one is designed by Crafty Individuals. And it's not that I, don't like it or anything. Like I said, it's really just not my style. Everybody has their own styles. So yeah, this is autumn themed, Crafty Individuals. So I'm just going to really quickly kind of show you the pouch itself. So we do have a leaf embossing folder in here. We have got, in terms of the dies, we have got 4, I think that says for someone special. We've got a leaf, we've got a little flower there, and then we do have a sort of decorative border frame. We've got then just a straight edge die in there, and then we have a die that's going to cut out, so you could then just cut this out with the other dies and create a frame. And we've got just some sort of like water plants there. I'm guessing that could be trees at the top, and then of course you could just stamp something in the middle. That is your frame. Then you've got that oval design, which is the same as this outer piece, and again that middle piece in there, which is just a straight edge oval die. So you can create some really beautiful scenes there, again with your embossing folder. So we've got 2 stamp sets. So this is the first one, so you've got a little bit of texture here. We have got sort of plant life, water, we've got a bird, we've got a nice little scene with a tree there, we've got a fern, just some really beautiful pieces that you could use to build up scenes. And then we've got autumn, and then we've got kind of the description of autumn there as well. We've got that one. I'll show you the papers in a second. We have got a stencil, so again you can create that scene. Again, you could use that frame die to really kind of show off sort of scene building. And then for this second stamp set, so we've got Sentiment Best Wishes, we've got Spread Your Wings and Fly in a little circle there, so you could pop something in the middle. And then again, just more scene building. We've got a few ducks, another bird, water reeds, we've got the leaves in there, the tree and things. So again, you can just create more of those scenes. And then the papers in here. So we had sort of 2 of each of the papers previously. So you've got kind of a sort of a glossy paper here, and then you've got 6 of these. So you could build up different cards. You could make just small like little note cards with these, and that could literally just be your front cover. So you get 2 of those. We've got 2 of those kind of really autumn themed papers there, and again that would match in then with the embossing folder you've got. You've got 2 of these scenes, so you could cut that in half. That could be your card front. And again, I'd imagine this is then just using stamps and things, and you could kind of replicate that with what you've got in this kit. Got the same again here. We've got those sort of branches and things coming in from the sides, and there's a lot of depth in this. And then lastly, we've got this paper. So again, we've got some of those sort of water flowers in there. I really love the kind of colours with those yellows, orange and purple, a lot like the last card we made here. So that was the pouch itself. So again, we have a magazine in here with some inspiration of what you could do with this kit. You've got lots of different ideas in here by different designers. So that's going to be helpful to get you started. And then in the tissue paper, We have some ink. So I think this is kind of a pinky purple. It's got a little dropper lid. So I'm not sure if this is kind of watercolor. I'd imagine it is something like that. But you know, you could use this. Again, it's going to match in with the colors. You've then got some baker's twine. So you've got the purple or pink and the orange in there. And then, like you had before, you've got coordinating cardstock. So you've got orange, red, purple, and kind of a brown there as well. So you're going to be able to get started straight away with this kit. So for this giveaway, you've got the Build a Wreath kit, you've got the Hunkydory Premium Magazine, volume 15, and then we have the Papercraft Society, and this is box number 23. Bundle number 2, this is going to be products that you have seen when we looked at the Pretty Gets Gritty prize haul. So apart from the few stamps that I have used, this is the rest of the stamps that I did receive from the competition. These are really lovely stamps in here. They are good quality, but like I said before, and I'm gonna just keep saying it because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm just giving stuff away. Like I said, I'd rather this go to people who are actually gonna use it and love it, and you know, I just don't know that I'm gonna really use any of this stuff, so I want it to go to a good home. So as I said, I've shown you these before, but if I just run through what is included. So this stamp set is called Word Up. We've got Unity of Flight, Meshed Up, Cracked Up, Confusion. We've got Thumbs Up, Use Your Wings, Hashed Up, Power Ballad, Doodlebug, and we have Bubble Hopper. So again, you've got some sort of more individual stamps in there, you know, sets that have got multiple stamp sets in there. We've then got just sort of texture background stamps, and you've got these really more interesting ones. So you've got those there. So there's 11 stamps in there. So that's a really lovely bundle if you are into your mixed media. And then we do have this. So this was a duplicate. That's why I'm giving this one away. And I thought this might work nicely with kind of that mixed media feel. So again, I've not shown you the Lisa Horton Crafts bundle that I got. But like I said, I ended up with 2 of these. This is the MDF Winter Woodland. So again, I've never kind of entered into the realm of using MDF, so I might not necessarily be very good at it. So I just quickly pop that together. So it's a really beautiful little box there. So you've got the sides there as well, and of course then you've got the front, and then you do have these other little elements here. So you've got the moon, you've got a tree in there, and then you do have kind of a deer in there as well. Like I said, I've got 2 of these. I probably aren't gonna create 2 of these, but I figured that someone who might like the kind of mixed media style of the Pretty Gets Gritty stamps might like then this MDF set as well. And then for the last bundle, so again, there's a few different kind of bits and pieces in here. So this first stamp set, this is called Silhouette Paris. So you can see you've got these really beautiful silhouette stamps in here. So you could have a nice bright background and then just stamp these in black on the top. In with that then we have Silhouette Fairy Tale, so the same principle, but you've got the castles in there, you've got the unicorn prince, you've got the prince and princess, you've got the carriage. So again, you can just create some really fun sort of silhouette scenes with that. And then we have this sentiment pack. This is called Dream, and this will work nicely with these. Make a wish, all your dreams come true, follow your heart, wish upon a star. That's just a stamp set that's going to work really nicely with those pieces there. Then the next sort of bundle we've got, this is all kind of nautical themed here. We've got a little bit of nautical and we've got some flowers as well. But for the nautical side of things, so we've got a couple of dies in here. So this is the Silver Collection Craftables. This doesn't actually have a name, but is a telescope. And then also, it comes with a shaker window. So this is going to fit perfectly in the end of this telescope, and you can turn that into a shaker element. So that'll be fun just to create a shaker card, and there is 10 pieces in that pack. So you could create 10 cards, you know, popping that together. Then for the other sort of sea bits, we've got another one of these stamp sets, the sentiments. This is called Beach. So we've got happiness is a day at the beach, see you at the beach, footprints in the sand, hello sailor. So again, that's going to work perfectly with this sort of seaside collection. And then we have a couple of dies as well. I should have organised this a little better to begin with. But this one here, again, I don't think these actually have names. But you have these, so you've got the shells at the end just on a stick, so you could poke them up. Lots of different things you could really do with these. But again, that's part of that Creatables range. And then you have this little die set here. So this has got beach elements. You've got 3 beach huts. You've got a couple of chairs, an umbrella. With that then, if we just take a look, we have got an embossing folder. This has got sort of ship steering on it. You've got a bit of rope in there as well. Again, there isn't a name for that, but that's going to work nicely with your beach themed set. So that embossing folder is about 5 by 5 inch. So a really great size there. Then carrying on with that beach theme, there is a paper pad. So again, I probably could have found a use for this, but why not have it as a full kind of collection? So in here, it doesn't actually sort of say how many papers or anything. They're single-sided, so you've got a variety of just kind of background, more beach themed ones. You've got kind of wood in there. They're not coated, I don't think, so you should be able to ink on top of them if you wanted to, but they are nice and thick as well. So a really beautiful pad to go with that. That's called Sea Breeze. And then the other pieces we've got in here is for creating kind of flowers. So again, I'm really not up to date with the names of flowers and things, but you've got some really beautiful sort of petals in here, so you can layer them up. You've got then the centers for them as well. You got this one here, so I think what you can do with these is die cut it and kind of twirl it together. And then you do have 2 sort of round edged dies in there as well that will sort of work nicely with it, whether you use the flowers then to sort of frame it. You've got options there. Again, we have another flower, so you can die cut that, sort of twizzle it together, and then you've got 2 circle dies there. Then next up, again, we've got another flower. So these are kind of layering. So you've got your bottom piece, and then you've got this piece here, which has got all this detail in it. You've got a leaf, and then you've got your center as well. And then we have 2 embossing folders. So this, or 2 more, should I say. So this is a 3D embossing folder. Again, it hasn't got a name, it's just got a code on there, but you've got some really beautiful flowers back there with then some falling leaves or petals. And then this last one, this is a deluxe folder. So you've got your embossing folder that you can use just as you normally would. Then you have got this die panel here. So I don't think it matches up with the design, but then you could just keep that bottom section on there. And then you do have that squiggly die as well, which will kind of cut the top and the bottom apart. So you got kind of three products in one packaging there for that one. So that is this bundle. So it is quite a big bundle, maybe in comparison to the others. But again, I just figured, you know, it all kind of goes together. It's all by the same designer. So I may as well, you know, give it away as a full bundle. So all you need to do to enter this competition is to be an active subscriber to my YouTube channel, and then leave me a comment in the comment section down below this video. So pop down there, please enter me into the competition. And then if you just put in your sort of preference of which prize you would like to win, if you do sort of your first, second and third preference, just in case that first prize has gone, if I draw your name, then I can go to your second preference. So like I said, all you need to do is be an active subscriber and then leave me a comment in the comment section down below. So my next video will be on Wednesday, and we will leave it until then. We'll do the draw on Wednesday along with that video. This is unfortunately only going to be open to the UK because I am going to be posting these out. So that's going to be it for today's video. Again, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section down below to enter this giveaway. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. We look at magazines, we look at, you know, the prize bundles still. I've got tons of those to go. And yeah, let me know whether you want to see a video or not looking at sort of painting and decorating this. Like I said, I'd love to know, because otherwise I could just do it in my spare time. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks very much for sticking all the way to the end of this video, and happy crafting!